All right, good morning, everyone. I'd like to thank the members of the media and everyone that's gathered here. Thank you for joining us on such a busy day at the track. Now, there are a lot of exciting things happening at the track today, and one of them is this very exciting announcement, this union of NASCAR and Major League Baseball. At this time, I'd like to introduce Jacqueline Walsh. Jacqueline is the Director of International Marketing with the World Baseball Classic. Jacqueline?
Hi, everyone. Thanks for being here. We're very excited to be here today, special NASCAR event with NASCAR Mexico. Today we have a special race car, the 05 car, which is branded with World Baseball Classic. And what we're hoping to do is raise a lot of awareness for Team Mexico, who, again, begins their games here on Thursday afternoon at Salt River. Thank you.
Thank you, Jacqueline. Actually, from personal experience, having lived in Japan in 2006 and 2009, I can tell you that there's nothing more exhilarating than watching your team compete in the World Baseball Classic. And really, the only thing that comes close is being at the track for a NASCAR event. So at this time, I'd actually like to introduce the driver of the 05 World Baseball Classic Toyota Camry from SC Racing is NASCAR Mexico Toyota Series driver Abraham Calderon. Abraham had a top 10 finish in 2012 in the NASCAR Mexico Toyota Series season.
Hi everybody. Thank you for coming. It's an honor for me to drive this World Baseball Classic car. I'm very excited for this race. It's the first time we are here. It's a great race. It's a great track. I love it, and it's an honor for me. We have a great chance to win this race, and for me it's a pleasure for World Baseball Classic. I'm very excited for the upcoming games. I plan to share my home team and can't wait for the March 7 to 11 here in Phoenix, and I think it's gonna be a great race for me, for the team, for the World Baseball Classic car, and it's gonna be great. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Abraham. I'd also like to introduce Daniel Suarez. Daniel Suarez is on the same team. He finished in the top 3 in points last season. Daniel Suarez is a member of the Drive for Diversity with NASCAR, and he's going to be racing in Mexico this season as well as the K&N East.
Hello, everyone. I'm really happy to be here. I feel like I'm already because it's the 4th time I have the opportunity to drive here in Phoenix International Raceway. And to be honest, it's one of my favorite tracks, and I'm really excited to see all the drivers, teams, and crews, Mexicans, because we can show to everybody how we are growing in Mexico. And also, I'm excited because I'm part of this great team and one of the drivers of the World Baseball Classic, and also excited to be part of this great event. Thank you for everyone, and thanks for the support to tonight.
All right, now before I open it up to questions to the media and the audience, I'd actually like to ask Abraham a question. Abraham, actually, just talk about what it was like to be on the track yesterday. How did the car feel?
Okay, the car feels great. This is an awesome track. We felt great yesterday. I think we have a fast car. The team have been working so hard for this race. It's the first for us in the season, so we really want to do this good. We really want to win this race, and I think it's very important for us. We have been working a lot for this race, and it's the first time here in Phoenix with the World Baseball Classic car. We have to do it better. We have to do our best, and I think we have a lot of chances for this race.
Now, how do you both feel knowing that some members from the Team Mexico for the World Baseball Classic are going to be here watching your race and supporting NASCAR Toyota Series and supporting you? You'll have Sergio Romo from the San Francisco Giants. You'll have Luis Gonzalez will be taking part in some activities. How do you feel knowing that they'll be here supporting the Toyota Series?
For us, it's very important. I think it's the first event of many events we can do here in the Phoenix International Raceway, and I think everybody is working really hard to be this series, to get this series here, and hopefully many Hispanic people, many Hispanic fans come, hang out this tonight to support us, and to see. They need to watch how we are working in Mexico to export drivers and development drivers. I think I am a good example of the development driver of Mexico, because right now we're also driving in America in the Canadian Pro Series East with the Rover Racing in the diversity program. I'm really excited to be in this program and be one of the drivers who grow up in the NASCAR Toyota Series.
All right, thank you. We'll open it up to questions now. We'll also be taking questions in English and in Spanish. Who has the microphone? We'll take the first question here.
Number one, my apologies. It'll be in English.
That's
okay. Fine. Stan Creekmore with RPM tonight. When I think of Mexico, I think of people who are very much interested in soccer, in baseball, in football, etc. What was it in your lives that attracted you to racing and to become a great driver?
Well, I think it's in our veins. It's our passion. Since I was 8 years old, I started in go-karts. My father loved this sport, and since I was a kid, I love this sport. It's something different. It's something that you need to do. I've been racing for 15 years. I'm 24 now, and it's awesome. It's something that I can't imagine without being in the tracks. It's something that moves. You really need to do this when you are in the car. It's all happens. It's you feel comfortable, you feel live in that moment, and to compete with other drivers, to be in the best series, to growing up, to move forward. I think it's pretty awesome, and I think it's a unique sport.
For me, like Abraham said, he's excited to be in racing. I think without racing, I don't know. I don't want to think about it, but for sure it will be difficult. And I think we are in a very good time, because right now NASCAR is helping a lot to NASCAR Mexico to development drivers, to export drivers to America, and I'm really happy to be part of this generation, because I think we have a good opportunity to be one Mexicans soon in the National Series.
Next question. Oh, can you also say your name and your affiliation?
Sure.
Thank you.
Abraham, aquí Ricardo Barra de Excelsior de México. Abraham, ¿qué significa para ti tener en el auto lo del Clásico Mundial de Béisbol, sabiendo que la próxima semana comienza aquí en Phoenix todo el tema del Clásico Mundial? Y para Daniel, ¿ya encontraste los problemas? Hoy se reunieron para el tema de la calificación y el auto.
The question was, the first question was for Abraham. He asked, how does it feel to be in a car, to have the World Baseball Classic on your car, knowing that the games start next week, and how important that is for Mexico? And then the second question was for Danny, and he's asking him if, since yesterday's practice, if they were able to fix the problems that they had with the car and work out the kinks for today.
Bueno, la verdad es que para mí es un honor. Es un honor representar un evento como esto, de esta categoría. Yo creo que es algo muy importante, es un compromiso muy importante para mí, para todo el equipo, de hacer bien las cosas, de tener una buena carrera, representando a grandes atletas, a grandes equipos. Yo creo que tener el carro de World Baseball Classic es algo muy importante para nosotros, algo grande, y esperamos que podamos salir con un buen resultado de esta carrera para todos ellos. Yo creo que eso sería lo mejor, empezar con el pie derecho, más que nuestra primera carrera, y esperamos que sea un buen fin de semana para nosotros, y estaremos poniendo el carro de World Baseball Classic hasta adelante.
Abraham said that it's obviously it's a very big event, the World Baseball Classic. It's a big honor for him, for his team. They want to make sure that, obviously it's also the start of the season for the NASCAR Toyota Series. They want to make sure that they start with the right foot forward, that they have good results, because they're representing not only their team, but they're also representing the athletes who are involved with the World Baseball Classic and the World Baseball Classic team from Mexico.
Y pues bueno, definitivamente creo que se esperaba más de nosotros el día de ayer. Todos los equipos mecánicos y demás sabían que nosotros, yo en lo personal, teníamos probablemente un paso adelante por tener experiencia en esta pista. El día de ayer, para ser honesto, no se demostró. Creo que tenemos mucho trabajo todavía para hacer con el carro. Lamentablemente ahora sí ya nada más tenemos la calificación en la carrera, pero creo que tenemos la experiencia para poder sacar las cosas adelante. El carro definitivamente va a estar mejor que el día de ayer, y si tenemos un carro cerca a los de los punteros, creo que tendremos armas para poder pelear esa bandera de cuadros. I think we had a difficult day yesterday because we never found the fast car in the racetrack. Sometimes we find a good car in the turn 1 and 2, and was worse in the 3 and 4. We never find the balance in the car, but right now the team is working pretty hard, and I think we'll be better for the qualifying and for the race. I think also we have a good experience in this track, and if we have a close car than the top cars, I think we have a chance to fight for the checkered flag.
Cash Truth with MLB.com. Just wondering your guys' experience with baseball, how much you follow it, maybe any favorite teams, favorite players for the both of you.
Well, I think Giants will be my best. Sergio Romo is doing great, represent that in this race. It's big for me, it's huge, it's a huge feeling, and it's a commitment to do it better. But I think the event is great, but I share my home team, Mexico. Hopefully this year beat Japan, and it's great for us, and I can't wait to see the first game with Italy, and I think it's gonna be great.
Hopefully be here in the next week for have a chance to see those games, but I'm really excited to be part of this team of the classic World Baseball Classic, and it's an honor for us to be part of this great event, and hopefully get back those good results of tonight for them and for the World Baseball Classic.
Question for Jacqueline. I know a few years ago the Yankees sponsored a car at Watkins Glen, but I think this is the first time Major League Baseball has been involved with sponsorship. What about the similarities between baseball and auto racing led MLB to get involved with this?
MLB actually did sponsor a Dale Earnhardt car in 2001 for the All-Star game, and he just happened to win, so that worked out really well for us. I can tell you baseball's a little bit quieter than racing. I forgot that the cars are loud. But one of the things that the events share in common is that they have very passionate fans, and people follow not only the teams but the drivers as well. And so for us here in Phoenix, it was just a natural to link in with this event.
Ricardo from Mexico again. Specifically here for Phoenix and for NASCAR Mexico, this deal with the World Baseball Classic.
Well, Phoenix is one of our venue markets. We're playing games at Chase Field that begin there on Friday. I'm losing track of the days, sorry. And at Salt River Fields. And so that's one of our venues. We're also playing games in Taipei, in Japan, in Puerto Rico, and Miami, and then the finals will be in San Francisco.
Michael Myers, Quiz for Gears. Guys, this is the first time the next NASCAR Mexico Series is racing an American track. Your exposure to NASCAR, are there any other tracks on the series that you're dreaming or want to go race? What are some of the iconic NASCAR tracks that you'd like to race on?
Well, I think it's our dream to be with the big ones, with Daytona, that tracks that we only see on TV. This track I only seen in TV, and now I'm here. I think in the future we can do it, and we can grow up for that categories. But And now I think this is a dream being here, and I think I plan in the future racing with the big ones in the Daytona and all of that, Talladega, all of that tracks that are amazing and awesome for us. And I hopefully want when I be there sometime. Thank you.
My opinion, I think all the racetracks that America has are amazing. I had the opportunity to be of some of them, like Bristol, New Hampshire, Iowa, and it's very amazing. I think the Mexican series is growing up very good, but it's impossible probably be in many of the American tracks, but probably we can do some races in some of them. But for that, like I said, NASCAR is helping a lot to NASCAR Mexico to develop drivers, to export drivers to America, and do like a K&N, Super Late models on actually also some of the national series. And actually, I think that is our goal to be in a few years one of those, or Abraham and me in the national series.
Diego Mejia, Fox Deportes. First, for Abraham, can you speak a little bit about what we can expect tonight? The race is a special format. I guess the first time you're sort of splitting the race, first 50 laps, then 25. And then, Daniel, if you can speak about the differences between this car and what you drove here last year, the K&N West car.
Well, as you said, this is something different for us. It's a different race. We used to race like 2 hours, 2.5, and now this is shorter. This is like a sprint race. It's 50 laps, then we stop. We have a pit stop, and then 25 laps. It's something different. It's there's no the strategy. It's not that important, but I think in this track it's gonna be a great race. Yesterday, I think we worked good. We have a great car. We have a lot of chances for this race. Everyone is racing very good. There's a lot of cars that it's very competitive, so it's gonna be a great race. I think all of fans is gonna be see a great race, very competitive, and I think for us it's gonna be a great chance to do something different, and I think that race is gonna be pretty good.
Okay, we have time for one last question from the audience.
For me, both cars are amazing. The racetrack is amazing. This is one of my favorite tracks in America. But the weight is different. The K&N car is more heavy, and the K&N car also has more horsepower. But both are amazing. But also, the K&N car is more close than the National Series and the Nationwide Truck Series or something like that. And for that, probably put a plus extra over there, because that the car is faster, and you can go, and when you watch the times, you are very close than the Nationwide car. Also, I think the last year we did the qualify faster than the Nationwide, so that's that make you think a little bit about it, and you are closing and closing than the National Series. And also, I think it's a good step for the Mexican Series be here, and make a comparison where we are in Mexico and how we are growing up.
All right, thank you. That's all the time we have, actually, and we're gonna go now. For all the media members who want to go, we're gonna go downstairs where we'll show the car, the 05 World Baseball Classic car, as well as. Do you like to present these?
These are jerseys for our honorary roster members. For Daniel, for Team Mexico.
Thank you.
For the 05 car, and for Abraham. And I don't know, does NASCAR let you take off your caps?
Of course. Yeah.
representing Team Mexico. Thank you.
All right, there'll be more opportunities downstairs to take pictures with the drivers and their jerseys in front of the car. So all interested photographers and members of the media, please accompany us downstairs at this time. Thank you.